Well, hello, Space Cadets. It's your old pal, Vector Spaceman. We're back at it again, coming to you live once more from Harbor Station, broadcasting on all frequencies to our beautiful planet Earth. Now, whether you're watching us live or maybe you're catching us after the show, don't you know we're glad to have you on board? Thanks for helping us make outer space the place to be. Now, today's Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. It's feeling more and more like summertime here at Harbor Station, or as seasonal as space can get, I suppose. This week, we've got a whole host of new titles, space-themed, for that extra on-brand Spaceman flavor. You know, sometimes it's good to take a minute, reflect, remind ourselves that we are a space-themed streaming station after all. Why not lean into it from time to time? And of course, we'll be bringing along our valiant and courageous Space Cadets, because you know some of these titles have got room for custom characters. We love to see the Space Cadets up on the screen and deep in the action. Now, if you missed the last show, we teamed up with the good old boys Dragon Durant, Regal Mikado, and Hero King Soul for some Friday Night Firefight, getting our first collective taste of the second season of Halo Infinite. New maps, new modes, same old shenanigans. Now, this season's going to last 6 months, just like the first one did. It's going to be a long slog getting through this new Battle Pass, but at least we'll have the occasional collab stream with our fellow Halo connoisseurs. Expect to see more action, and perhaps even some more new teammates, as we look forward to future events. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with all of our broadcasts so that you never miss a show, then be sure to follow Vector Spaceman on Twitter, YouTube, and right here on Twitch. Oh, I hope you all had a great weekend, Space Cadets. Now, the weather directly below Harbor Station is mighty fine this time of year, so I've been sneaking back Earthside when I get the chance, spend some time outside, do some bike riding, hit the trails. It's been great. Hope everybody's taking advantage of the changing seasons wherever you may be. We're gonna have to start thinking about summer plans, vacations, collab streams. I'd really like to do some summer-themed streams with friends of the show. I should start reaching out to folks ahead of time, I suppose. Summer schedules get filled up pretty quick, that's for sure. All right, now let's talk about what we're getting up to tonight. So originally, anybody who pays attention to the schedule would have seen that our original plan was to play through our first experience with XCOM, the XCOM series. A little tactical turn-based, top-down, strategic shooter sort of team management game that I've seen before but never really played. I never played any of the older titles, the originals. But I managed to snag myself a copy of XCOM 2 off the Epic Game Store for free. We love how that happens every now and then. So I thought, why not? Seems like the perfect opportunity to get into it, have some fun with the Space Cadets, try something new. But alas, for whatever reason, it's just not cooperating with our system here. I spent the last half hour or so trying to load it up. It's all installed, but for some reason it just won't launch, so I'm going to keep tinkering with it. And that should be tomorrow's stream, if we can get it going. Fingers crossed. But what I've done then, I've switched the positions. What we were supposed to do tomorrow, we're going to do tonight. We're going to be playing some faster than light, FTL. Oh, we got a little action in the chat here. Hey, Arson, how you doing? Wanted for tax fraud? What are you talking about? Get out of here with your shenanigans. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, of etc., etc. We love to see you, Arson. I hope you had yourself a great weekend. I hope you're having yourself a great week so far. And check it out, Moonlight Peacock coming in with some viewers. How are you guys doing? Moonlight Peacock, of course, one of our all-time favorite fans of the show, one of our very first Space Cadets. I should rephrase that, sorry. Our very first Space Cadet. There with us from the beginning. Hello, Peacock Raiders. Thanks for tuning in. Peacock, how you doing? Hope you had yourself a great weekend. We're just getting started here at Harbor Station. We've got space-themed programming this week. Tonight we're going to be playing some FTL. Finally trying to get ourselves... Oh, Kofi, our latest and greatest Space Cadet, everybody. Thanks so much. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the crew. We'll have to get you into the action tonight. You're good? I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing mighty fine myself. I was just saying at the top of the show how I've been spending some more time out of doors, slipping back Earthside when I get the chance, enjoying the sun while it lasts. Seasons changing, don't we love it? But as I was saying, this whole week is going to be space-themed streams. Some new games, some old classics. you know, trying to stay on brand. We got to remind ourselves that we're a spaceman after all. So that's what we're going to be getting up to tonight. It's too hot for me. It's been like 86 degrees. Ooh, getting warm, getting warm. I don't know. That's, you know what? I think that's decent. Like, I like it around that temperature. Maybe it's just me, though. All right, you guys, let's get started with today's show, shall we? We're playing FTL. We've never managed to make it to the end zone of the game, but we're going to do our best tonight. And I know we're going to make it because we got fantastic space cadets that we can slot into our crew. That's what we're going to do. That's the game changer right there. It's too human. Okay, that's the worst. That's the worst. When I used to live overseas in Japan, let me tell you, Japanese summers, those are no joke. It's not the heat. It's just how humid it is, how hot it gets. Like, you can't step outside without sweating. It's the worst. I know exactly what you mean. Thankfully, where I'm at right now, it's just more of a, you know, a nice breezy, sunny summer. You know, that's what we like to enjoy. Kofi Kofe says, I have to tell you that your voice is 10 out of 10. Well, thank you so much. We get compliments from time to time from people who like the spaceman's voice. We're almost starting to believe them. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks once more for being our latest and greatest space cadet. Remember, you guys, we're shooting for 190 followers this month by the end of May. It's a little more conservative from our past monthly goals, but that's because we're spending more time off stream trying to work on new assets for the channel. Updates to the live 2D models, new backgrounds, stuff like that. So we won't be streaming as much as we might have in other months. But hey, get the word out, tell your friends, join the Space Cadets today. You know it don't cost a dime, and you'll always be tuned in when the Vector Spaceman show goes live. Now, speaking of going live, let's head on over to the big screen, you guys. Let's get started with tonight's action. Let's see how much we can accomplish. See if we can't finally surmount the challenges of space. Oh, and speaking of surmounting the challenges of space, look at this, everybody. It's Nefaltanin. It's Neff. It's our good buddy, Neff. How are you doing tonight, madame? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had yourself a fine weekend. Hope Mars has been treating you well. Tonight we're playing a little FTL, and we're going to get the Space Cadets up in the action. Let me get my proper hands on here. Doing well, hope you're having a good night. You know what? We're just getting started with the evening, but so far so good. Good conversation, new Space Cadets. We're making friends. We're making gains. We're hitting goals. All right, here we go. Proper hands, and let's head on over to the big screen, you guys. Bada bing, bada ah! Where'd my screen go? There we go. There we go. Sorry, I don't speak much, but I don't know much English. Hey, that's all right. No worries. No worries. You know, we welcome all sorts on these streams. We've had English speakers, we got French speakers, we got... What do they speak in Philippines? English, technically, but also Spanish, Tagalog. We got Russian speakers. We got people who technically speak English, but you wouldn't be able to tell from the way that they type. And yes, new Space Cadets, let's go. Let's start putting together a team here, you guys. So the goal of FTL, of course, get to the end of the galaxy, as it were, the nebulas, I'm losing track of the words that they use for this game. But we've got these super customizable little characters, little teammates that we got here. So who do we want to bring along? We don't want Beth. No, we want Neff. There we go. We don't want Kriz. We want... Who should this be? We should put our latest and greatest Space Cadet up in the chat. We should put Kofe. Can I get the whole name in there? Kofi Kofe. There we go. You're so honored, says Neff. Well, I don't know about that, because what we're doing now is we're subjecting you to the horrors and dangers of space. And who else have we got? Oh, we gotta have Peacock. There we go. That's a good start to our team, to our crew. Alright, so I'm trying to remember how to play this game now. Which one's which here? I'll have to assign them to different... I used to know all the hotkeys and stuff like that, but it's been a while since we played here. Oh, and of course we gotta rename our ship. The USS Space Jam. Oh, we can't... We'll take it the then. Space Jam. Let's do this. I think this might be the second or third iteration of the Space Jam, now that I think about it. So here's what we're doing, you guys. Check it out. We're carrying vital data for the remaining Federation fleet. We're gonna need supplies. We gotta explore sectors. But to get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Those darn dirty rebels. Tip. Results of most choices have multiple outcomes. You can never be sure what will happen. Random chance. Evolving, branching storylines. We love it. Neff says, the horrors and dangers of space. What kind of spaceman would say that? Space is full of easy solutions, and everything goes as planned. No doubt, no doubt. Maybe we'll run up on some weird cubes. Who knows? I've been really enjoying watching Neff play Survive in Mars lately, you guys. If you're not following her channel, make sure you check her out. Let's put a little Neff shout out in the chat. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Not the cubes. Cosmic horrors beyond reckoning. Alright, who's this? Alright, Neff's driving the ship. Peacock's on guns. Kofe is manning our reactor. Okay. Now let me get familiarized with these hotkeys again. Okay, that's open doors, closed doors, inner doors, outer doors. Okay. If we... Alright, auto fire is V. Okay. Subsystems. I never did figure out these ones. I just sort of click it up and down. Let's put more power into weapons. Maybe we can take out medbay power right now and put it into engines. Okay. Seems like we're good to start. So this ship relies on missiles. So we gotta keep track of our number of missiles. We've also got this fancy burst laser. Let's make our first jump. Alright, so here's the idea. We gotta, it's one of those roguelike games, right? It's all randomly generated or procedurally generated. We gotta make it all the way to the exit here, which will get us to the next sector. And I think there's like 8 sectors in total that we have to try and make it through. But we're being pursued off screen here by rebels. So what we gotta do is try to maximize our number of jumps so that we can explore, find new stuff. So we could do like bim, bam, bam, bam. Like we could do we could get a lot done if we were enterprising. All right, let's start up here. We're jumping in. A rebel ship. We did not fight a war to let a single Federation ship shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. He locks weapons. Well, hot dog. Okay. So here's what we want to do. First thing we want to do, because he's got shields, which are... Well, technically our missiles can ignore shields. Okay. So let us target their weapons. And then we'll have the burst laser target their shields. Makes sense. Alright. Now we just gotta wait a second. Fire one. Oh, incoming. Oh, alright, so oxygen has been damaged, so we are going to send Peacock here, Kofe here, over to repair that. Alright, perfect. We're going to disable our missiles because we don't want to waste too many of those. And we're just going to keep the burst laser auto-firing on their shields. And we might switch that up to weapons. Look at that. Okay. We don't want them to get another shot off on us. Fantastic. Okay. Looks like one more shot to shields should do it. Oh, but they're back up. All right, we might be able to get through that. Yes! Not even a problem, you guys. And look at this. Substantial collection of useful scrap material. We get 2 more missiles. We're up. Net positive. Good job, everybody. Fantastic steerage, Neff. Good gunning, Peacock. Alright, there we go. We make our next jump. So I'm thinking here, here. If we have enough time before the ships start showing up behind us, we'll try to hit as many of these as we can. Oh, but hold on. We've only got this one right here. I think that counts as our fuel. Music is a tad loud. Oh, that's not intended. Let's go ahead and drag that down a little bit. Maybe that'll be better. For our Space Cadets' fragile eardrums. Boom, let's jump. A small rebel ship nearby seems to have been refitted for transport. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. I mean, these are rebels, right? We could demand the surrender of their goods. That seems like the proper thing to do. We are the Federation, after all. We're the law around here. Secure the... Oh, okay, so... Alright, maybe that wasn't the best move. But if they're laden with cargo... Looks like they don't want to fight, they're trying to escape. Okay, so in that case, we want to disable their reactor or their navigation. You're the law, always enforce it no matter the circumstances. That's right. I should have more space confidence. I think I see what you mean now, Neff, about the music. There, that's a little better. It was popping off there, even though I dragged those levels down. Okay, so I think if we take out their navigation or their reactor, we should be good. Sort of stall them for a second. Loading weapons. We gotta wait for these to tick up down here. Here we go. Alright, that's good. Now, let's have lasers focus their engines. Yes, enemy FTL delayed. Perfect. Now with shields down, we should be able... Uh-oh, our shields are down. Kofe, time to do your job. Oof. Oof, we're taking damage. That's fine, though. That's fine, though. We didn't need... Oh, what is this? I think reactor might also shut down their life support, too? Really? No, that wouldn't be right, would it? Because, Oxygen is its whole... It's its own separate area, I think. The ship is transporting weaponry. You find a piece still intact despite the battle. An anti-bio beam. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Anti-bio beam. A terrifying beam. Does no physical damage, but rips through organic material, dealing heavy damage to crew members. So that's another strategy. You can target crew members themselves. The melt people ray. Just what we need. I don't know, that sounds kind of intense. Charge time 16 seconds. Does no hull damage, so it cannot pierce any amount of shields. Okay, so we gotta get shields down before we even consider using something like that. Well, alright, it's an option. We can always switch between burst lasers and bio beams. Alright, our shields are coming back online. Let's take a minute to repair our med bay as well. Back to your post, sir. Good if you find any space whales. I don't think we've ever encountered something like that. Oh, and here's what I gotta do. Save positions. Return to save positions. Okay, that'll make things quicker. Sounds like you've played this a bit, Neff. I can't remember if you were with us when we first started playing this. It was months ago. I played maybe 2 or 3 times. Never managed to get to the end of the game. But being space-themed week here, I thought, well, why not get back into it? Haven't even touched it, I'm just guessing. Oh, well. Quite intuitive then. I keep meaning to pick it up, though. It's pretty fun. I'd played their sequel game. Or not quite sequel game, but successor game, I guess. Their second game, Into the Breach. I played the heck out of that game. I also showed it on the show once or twice, but I love that one. That one's all about controlling little mechs. Okay, see here? We're starting to get encroached upon by rebels. I think we still got time. Time enough to jump down here, then over, then we start making big jumps toward the exit. Your arrival is greeted by numerous computer alerts. Nearby automated rebel scout has used a local satellite to deploy a virus. A computer virus! To disrupt your shield system. Hopefully it won't cause further problems before you can destroy it. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, it does not have... Okay, it has shields. It's got no oxygen, because it's a drone. So that makes sense. So it's probably got no crew. So we won't use the biobeam on this guy. So what we want to do is disable weapons, burst down shields. Oh, it's got a drone too. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna... Whoa, hold on. Laser? What was that? Did that just go right through our shields? Yo. Oh, right, because it took down our shields. That's right. Okay, that sucks. Let us target their drone control then, because that seems like a much more important target. Our engines are critical. There we go. Okay. Let us keep... Oh, no. We gotta repair engines. And we've lost sensors. Uh-oh. This is getting pretty bad here. We're nowhere near being able to escape. We gotta wait till we get at least one more tick on weapons so we can deploy the burst laser again. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to waste more missiles here. We gotta keep that drone system down. Oh, and it missed. But you know what? Alright, here we go, here we go. Burst laser on the weapon system. We're targeting everything on the weapon system here. Neff's doing a good job, because having somebody in position here increases our, like, dodge rate, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh, but we're losing oxygen, too. Alright, forget the drive right now. We gotta get life support back online. I wonder how that works. Is there space internet? Is your shield system running on a space website that a virus can get into this system from? I think so. I think so. We're pretty low tech on the USS Space Jam. Bam! Okay, weapons down. I think we might be able to take the Artemis missiles offline. Oh, that's right, it's a drone. So a drone can't repair itself unless it's got some sort of repair drone. Okay, so that's perfect. So as soon as we got these down, we're set. All right, Neff. We're gonna send you to repair systems here. Because, yeah, look at that. Bing, bang, bosh. Ship explodes. Collection of useful scrap material. We love to see it. We'll just get Kofe to finish fixing the drive, and then we'll have another big jump. FreeShipShields.com. What the heck is this? Let me check this out. What am I being sent to? Website cannot be reached. Hold on. Are you saying that I can get FreeShipShields.com? I can go pick up the domain name to such a choice website address? Okay, looks like everything's back up and running. We've only got 5 missiles left. We're going to have to choose our targets wisely. And those rebels sure are getting close. So I think we're going to have to make our first big jump here. I just typed it. I don't think it actually exists. We could make it happen. You arrive at a beacon located in a civilian star system. A little rest and relaxation, perhaps. A nearby colony contacts you. We've got a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have time to find it? We got time to find this rebel ship. Let's go here. Oh, hold on. After far too much time spent searching, you are finally able to track him down. You go into the fight pondering just how much of a head start you've lost on the rebel fleet. Oh no, fleet pursuit doubled for 1 jump. Great. Alright, they might get up on us real quick then. Here's what we want to do. In a case like this, I think we want to take out their weapons first, so Artemis missiles at the ready. We're going to burst laser their shields. And then, if we get those shields down, maybe we'll try that anti-bio beam. See how that works. Man your station, Space Cadets. Fire 1. Oof. Okay, what do we got here? We have a hull breach. That's fine. We can deal with that. That's as long as it doesn't start a fire. Alright, look at that. Shields are down. Let's try that bio beam, see how that works. Presumably, we would want to target either weapons or... Whoa, hold on! It is a beam weapon, so we get to actually direct it across multiple sectors. Oh, that's great. Let's see how this works. We just got to charge it up here. Hopefully, we can get it to pop off before their shields come back online. Come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, no, but apparently they're still alive. So, let's get our proper weapons back online then. Yeah, beam weapons are great. Especially when they're damage-dealing ones. Presumably that anti-bio beam... So it does 60 crew damage, so if there were any crew members in those areas, presumably they would take 60 damage, but if everybody's got 100 health, then we might not have actually killed anybody. That's a pretty big point investment. Unless we paired that with something else, we probably won't get a whole lot of use out of that. Oh, hey, check it out, everybody. It's Manayu, the space turtle. We'll have to get Manayu up in the team, too. Once we get the opportunity here. Oh, geez. Direct hit to Peacock Station. Alright, Artemis missiles at the ready. Kofe, we need your help here. We need to repair. There we go. Burst lasers back online. Targeting shields. Alright, their weapons are down. We've got this in the bag. Neff staying good on comms. Oh man, we totally whiffed that missile shot. Whew! These are some stellar moves, Neff. Alright, we're gonna take Artemis missiles offline because look at that, we nailed it. Nailed it! Are you surviving, son? We're doing okay. Okay for the moment. Unfortunately, we haven't found any stores yet. So we haven't been able to upgrade our ship yet. Driving like a maniac. Get out of the way! Just disrespecting all sorts of space traffic laws. But that's fine, that's fine. Alright, we have a hull breach here. I don't think it's gonna keep losing us oxygen, but we should consider fixing that. So I think if I open up this door here, is that going to... Oh no, that's going to make the problem worse. Let's open more doors so we can diffuse some of that oxygen. There we go. All fixed up. Now you guys head to the med bay because you're dying of space sickness. That exposure. That, what is it called? Apoxia, if you will. Alright, back to your stations. Everybody's nice and healthy again. We'll take medbay offline. Put those points back into weapons, because that's what's keeping us alive right now. Okay, time for the next big jump. Come on, still no store. Alright, we only discover this stuff when we're in a connecting region, so hopefully if we can get here, we'll have a lot of stuff that might be a store that we might be able to spend scrap on. Alright, let's make the jump. We've only got 2 weapons left. The nearby planet shows signs of, habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine, etc., etc. Apoxia is altitude sickness. Anoxia is the lack of oxygen. That sounds like it might be right, but at the same time, I would argue that we're currently maintaining an incredible altitude. So I might be right. I'm not sure. Now let's see what this quarantine is all about. Okay, nothing, I guess. They just don't want us to come say hello. That's fine. Here we go. Now, what do we want to do here? Do we want to go hit the store, then try to get extra stuff before we hit the exit? Or do we want to do one more, then hit the store, then hit the exit? I think we should hit the store first on account of we're pretty low on missiles. Here we go. Transmission from a nearby planet indicates an outpost below. Hey, hey, send an away party. Okay, let's first of all sell this anti-bio beam, because we're not getting any use out of that. Now what can we buy? We can buy new crew members. We can fix our hull. That sounds like a good idea. Stealth weapons, drone recovery arm. Unfortunately... Oh, comes with a free defense drone. That might be a good idea. I wish we had more money. Here's what I think we're going to do. Because I like having crew members. We are going to... buy... Which one do we want to buy? Repair speed doubled. Combat damage inflicted halved. Unless we have to worry about boarding parties, that's probably fine. Plus, it's nice to have engineers. Plus, this guy's cheaper. You can buy people... Not like that, not like that. We can hire. We can give them signing bonuses. So let's buy you. Let's buy some more missiles. Let's fix most of our hull. There we go. Good shopping trip. Okay, so we've got this engineer who I think we should put on shields. Because shields be pretty important. Now the real question is... what do we want to name this new crew member? Is this going to be our Manayu? Are you good at fixing stuff? Let's find out. This weird alien creature. Alright, time for another jump. We're gonna hit here, maybe here, up, bam, like that. Scans reveal a large asteroid field. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Huh. Well then let's explore the asteroid field. Hey! Remains of a ship embedded into an asteroid, still has some functional missiles. Fantastic. Score. That'll last us a while. Oh, another store. Okay, so we go store, happening. Or can we... No, we can't make that jump. Let's head up the store. We could at least repair a little more. Beams. Healing beams. Better missiles. Hull beam. That is kind of legit. Unfortunately, we do not have the cash for that right now. Let's fix up the rest of our ship, and we'll buy some more gas. There we go. Boarding drone seems interesting. Yes. So once you start boarding other ships, then your crew members actually get into fights with either enemies that are coming in or enemies on the other ships. I've never used it to a huge extent. Why invade with people when you can send an army of robots? Much safer, right? Less overhead. So here, then to the exit. Come on, give us something good. Whoa, what is this? A mercenary hails you. Greetings, friend. We've heard tell of your quest and are here to offer our valuable services. Hire them. But we got no cash. We're quite ship poor right now. Fight the ship or no need of his services. Such an ugly ship. Well, what do you think then, Neff? Technically, you're at the helm right now. Should we fight this ship? On account of it having such bad taste? Or should we just let him pass on by? It's a mercenary after all. Not technically a pirate. Not technically a rebel. Just a ship for hire. Always fight? Alright, there we go. Our helmsman has made her decision. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage in battle. No mercenaries under your iron fist of law. Space law! Alright, what do we want to do then? Looks like it's got mad guns. Let's target weapons. Target shields. Engage. Looks like it's just got beam weapons. Yeah, so that might take down our shields. Oh, fantastic. No problem. We whiffed our shot, though, unfortunately, but we picked up a bunch of extra in that asteroid field, so we should be good. Plus, Neff's got moves here. Look at that. Appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape, but we're not about to let it go, are we, Neff? I gotta head out now, but I hope you have a great rest of your stream. We're gonna do our best. I'll let you know if we make it to the end, or how long our intrepid space cadets manage to survive. Have a great night. Everybody, bit of fond Harbor Station farewell to Neff. Alright, now we gotta target some drives here. There we go. Got him. No problem. What do we get out of that? Some gas, some credits, and a drone controller. Alright, looks like we only sustained one little point of hull damage. Which should... Oh, there are only 2 ships within range and they seem to be engaged in battle. One of them has the markings of a space pirate. Oh, well then we gotta aid the civilian ship. We're not about to suffer pirates in our sector. Alright, same tactics. Engage. That's another thing we can use credits for, is to up our systems. So we can increase how good our ship drive is. Breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Hey, and we get some good stuff out of it. They respond, it's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me. A piece of equipment. Right on. Fire bombs. What do these do? Teleporting bomb. Ignores shields. That's great. Uses up a missile slot. Normal damage 0. Possible effect fire. Crew damage 30. Okay, so we can start fires in the enemy ship. That might be good if we could blow up their oxygen or something like that. Alright, let's think about improving some of our systems here. We haven't quite got enough to increase our shields, but we should definitely think about doing that. I think next time we hit a store, we should sell off some of the stuff that we got here and improve our shielding. Because we're definitely going to come across some tougher ships in the future. What up, Spaceman? How's it going? How you doing, pups? Mr. and Mrs. Pups? I'm doing pretty good. Our schedule got a little flipped around tonight. We were originally supposed to be playing some XCOM for the very first time, but instead we're playing a little FTL, Faster Than Light. Trying to make it to the end of our sector here with all of our Space Cadet crew members. We've got Neff on comms, we've got Kofei rocking the, what do you call it? Engines. Peacock's handling weapons, and of course Monayu on the shields, keeping everything nice and, how you say, stable. Before we make our next jump, we should make sure that everything gets repaired. There we go, everybody back to your stations. Doing good, just chilling for now. Good to hear that you're doing well. Indeed, indeed. It's a night for Space Cadet achievement. Everybody who's up in the chat, we're putting into the game. Alright, we're on to our next sector here. So this is where we got to start deciding how we want to make jumps. Do we want to go to hostile zones, where we can get into more fights? Do we want to go to civilian zones, where we can maybe take it easier? What is the game about? We are captaining a Federation ship with valuable data that has to make it all the way to the end of space here, where there will eventually be a boss fight. We've never managed to get that far. It's one of those roguelike games, like procedurally generated, always different. But we got to get through 8 different zones in order to get to the end. I think we head for the nebula right now. That sounds like a good idea to me, because I'm seeing a pretty easy path past this point. But our crew, our intrepid crew, gases make up the nebulas in the sector, threaten to impair your systems, but you have to press on. Indeed. Our crew members can be assigned to different stations to repair and manage and give boosts to different substations on our ship. It is like a micromanagement game, yeah. Quite fun, though. Quite fun. So within each of these sectors, we've got all these different nodes that we can spend time traversing through in order to get to the exit here, but we are constantly being pursued by a rebel fleet who wants to take all of our data, our important data. All right, how do we want to make these jumps? I'm thinking to here, then maybe back up here. Or you know what? Yeah, we'll rock down here first, see what's up. We've only got so much gas here, so hopefully we can find a store along the way. Sensors down, you spend a good deal of time staring out the window. So nothing here. Make our next big jump. We want to find connecting star systems. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula. Friends, before you have time to make contact, they fade into the nebula. Attempt to follow and help them. There we go. You get lucky and find them floating not too deep into the nebula. Thrilled to be found by friendlies, they come on board and abandon their wrecked ship. Yo, fantastic. We just got ourselves a new crewmate. A rock person. Let's open up our crew member here. Rock people are immune to fire, their movement speed is halved, and their max health is increased to 150. So here we go. We're going to call this little fella, little Pups. Now where should we assign Pups? How about oxygen? Because the last thing we want is for a fire to break out in the oxygen station. Wow, he is slow. And you can just stay there and repair it when needed. Perfect. Welcome to the crew. Alright, we've still got time, so let's head southward as space goes. See if we can't discover some more stuff. Oh, a black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Ignore it. Attack it. I think we could take this fight. It's only got beam weapons, which our shield should be able to negate. Plus, we're not about to suffer pirates to be cruising our system. Alright, here's what we're going to do. So this is how the game works once it gets up into fights and stuff like that. We target different systems of the enemy ship with different weapons that we've got on hand. We can only equip so many as we have points in our weapon subsystem, so it gets pretty in-depth. It's pretty fun. So let's target their weapons with our missiles, target their shields with our burst laser. Hopefully they don't bug out too fast. Alright, charging weapons. Turn auto fire off. You know, we'll keep that on. We'll just disable the... Okay, so fire one. Good hit. Alright, we're going to disable auto fire on the missiles. We're going to keep burst lasering their shields. Fire two. Here we go. Nice. Please don't kill us. We'll give you everything we have. That might be a good idea. But at the same time, we don't accept surrender from pirates. Let's target their weapons, because look at that. They're coming back online. Shields are still down, so this might actually take them right out. Yeah, look at that. Now, I bet we'll get more of a reward. Yeah, we did. Score. Okay, so this gives us the opportunity to upgrade our shield systems. There we go. So now we'll have 2 shield points. Oh, if we can devote more reactor to it. Oh, so we're still short credits. So we gotta buy 2 more of these, at least. Or at least 1. Otherwise, we gotta divert power from oxygen or engines. A lot of considerations to make in this game. Oh, here we go. Check it out, check it out. Store. Talk about score. We can sell off some of the stuff that we've been earning. Let's sell the firebomb, because I don't think we're going to use that. The hull missile. The hull missile is pretty great, we just don't have the power for it right now. So we're going to sell that off. We're going to buy... Oof, that would be great to have. I don't think we're going to make any big purchases right now. So here's what I want to do. I want to buy some more power bars. That's going to take a lot of our cash. That's going to allow us to have 2 points in shields at all times, which is fantastic. The rest of that money we'll spend on missiles. And gas. And hull repair. Alright, next jump. Alright, and you see this? This is the rebel fleet getting up on our tail. So we're gonna have to make some pretty big jumps here. Get away from that zone. Otherwise, we're gonna be in for a pretty significant fight. Nothing but static. Alright. These nebulas are always kind of hit or miss. Oh, a rebel ship. We stay off their radar. Try to engage? It's got decent weapons. We could take him, though. We could totally take him. You get disoriented in the nebula and lose your bearing completely. It takes some time to get back to the beacon. It's likely the fleetless had time to advance closer to your position. Uh-oh, that's not going to be great. So we lost track of the ship. Great. And look at that. Oh, they're getting hot on our tail. We can make big jumps here, sort of loop around. As you wait for the FTL drive to charge, you half expect to be ambushed. However, no attack comes. Lucky for us. So I'm thinking here, or here. Bing, bang, bomb. Oh, we can maybe even make it all the way down there. It's all about what can we get done in the limited time that we have. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume it's a smuggler. Okay, we're gonna deal with that then. Power up weapons and move into engage. Alright, so this is perfect here, because it looks like they only have burst weapons, which aren't gonna get past our shields that well. Sinking those points in shields is really going to help us. Okay. Targeting systems. Wait for weapons to spool up. And fire one. Fantastic. Alright, we can probably just rely on the burst laser at this point. Haha, we're the toughest ship in the nebula. They hail you, we realize our ship is no match. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. Not happening, we're going for that fancy payout. As long as we can keep their shields down. One more hit should do it. Oh man. All their weapons are back up, so let's target that. Ooh, big whiff. Good job, Neff, on the steering. It's a pretty fun game, and yeah, it gets real... Aw man, we could have gotten a lot more if we just took their deal. But we're not gonna let pirates roam free. Debris implies the ship was carrying drone schematics, but unfortunately, nothing remains. We got some parts, though, and some credits. That's pretty good. Alright, nothing to prepare, or nothing to repair for the next jump. Distress signals. Oh, sweet. I think we can earn extra stuff from these. Let's go help some folks out. Do our space duty. We used our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. They indicate a burnt-out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. Well, we could be neighborly, I suppose. Give them some fuel. Have this extra scrap as payment. All right. That's a lot more than the going rate for fuel, so I'd call that a win. We've only got enough fuel for a few more jumps, though, so we're gonna have to find a store. Shots are fired toward... Ah, it was a trap! Devious. Alright. No quarter for these pirates, then. Target weapons, target shields. Although... Oh my goodness! They've got boarding parties! Alright, we're gonna send Neff and Peacock to deal with this. Take him out. Let's disable their boarding party. If we can. There we go. That should keep him out of the game for a minute. I don't think they have the firepower to get through our shields, which is great. We'll just whittle away their shields. Oh man, they sent another one. We're gonna get Monayu in the fight, and we're gonna send Peacock to the weapons bay so we can turn on medical assistance drones. Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Nice, and we got all that gas back. Gas, gas, gas. Alright, need some help here. Kill that slug. Fantastic. Alright, you three, head to med. Get all healed up. Good job, pups. Your sturdy, rocky hide came in handy. Alright, everybody back to stations. Gonna disable medbay again. Turn back on Artemis missiles. And we are ready for another jump. Unvisited location. Okay, so we can get here. Might even be able to get here. But at the very least, we're gonna hit that exit with time to spare. Danger! A rock-armored transport nearby looks to have lost its bearings. But when you hail, they grow suspicious. Whatever life form you are, we find you repugnant. We seek no aid. Leave now. Oh, offered to lead them out of the nebula. Extra option because we have a rock crew member. Pups, you're paying us dividends right here. The diversity of the Federation is paying dividends. The rock grudgingly transferred control of their helm, and you steer them to a thinner part of the nebula. They're not sure what to think, but transfer over some supplies all the same. This is great. Cash money, look at this. It looks like the nebula is interfering with our sensors and our reactor capacity. So we're going to have to take shields offline so that we can ready our engines. I think we can make one more jump and then hit the exit. We'll see if that was wise. Upon arriving, you detect a distress call. Local scans reveal a Federation transport under attack from a rebel scout. Well, then we gotta aid. We gotta do our duty. Power up weapons. Okay, let's reassign all this stuff that we were missing. There we go. We're back online. Oh geez, I didn't even notice that we had dropped so much oxygen. Alright, they've got beam weapon and drones. Defense drone shoots down missiles and asteroids. Can be shut down by damaging the enemy ship's drone system. Then that is what we are going to do. They've only got 1 point in shield, so we should be able to get through that with a successive volley. And once we take that offline, there we go. We should be able to rocket right into there. I guess we'll take down shields. First laser, stay on that drone. One more hit should be good, so let's target shields. While they're down. Oh, they're coming back up. I think they're going to get up. Yep. One more hit should be fine. Look at that. Our shields come up faster than they can take it down. We're perfect. The USS Space Jam wins again. Collect useful resources. Contact Federation ship. Thank you for saving us. The ship is transporting Federation civilians on the run. And we don't have the equipment to fight for ourselves. I don't have much to offer, but I can inform you of a hidden Federation base nearby. Oh, that's great. Adds a quest marker to the next sector that we visit. This was such a good idea. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel. Waiting by the beacon, they hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. They want to give us drones for fuel? No, I'm afraid not. We really don't use drones. Next sector. Let's head to an NG-controlled sector. And that's how the game works, really. Zipping around, getting into trouble, fighting guys, helping folks. You've arrived in NG space. The Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to stock up for your journey. Oh, there's a store, and there's our quest. So how can we navigate there? I'm thinking we go here, 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 because look at how many connections this one has. Here, here, and then down to the exit. First things first, though, we need gas, we need rockets. Your scrap, ours. Our weapons for you. You're about to raise your shields when you realize it's just an NG trader looking for a trade. Not the most communicative. Pike beam actually sounds pretty good. Cuts across entire ships, assuming there's no shield to stop it. Ooh, ion weapons, though. So ion weapons disable systems without causing hull damage. But they don't take up any power like how you say missiles do. Or take up any fuel, I guess. Rockets. Missiles. Fire beam, not great. We need gas to get us through here. So let's keep it about... Well, oh, we bought out all their gas. All right, that's fine. A few more rockets. All right, what do we got left over? Or better yet, let's take a look at our systems first. Maybe we should be investing more into our reactor. If we put one more point into engines, our dodge goes up by 1.5 times. That's pretty good. Lots to consider here. Alright, let's do that. This. Bam. One more point to engines. Now we got 50. Should we go for that ion beam? Heavy ion cannon? Takes 13 seconds to charge versus 11 and 12 respectively for our current weapons. You know what? We should be putting more points into weapons as well, so that we can use some of these at the same time. All right, let's grab a heavy ion cannon for the moment. And how much is it going to cost to upgrade our weapons? 35. Plus 25 that we need to get more reactor power. So we need about 60 scrap in order to start enabling more weapons at the same time. We'll keep that in mind as we continue on our quest. Let's jump. NG vessel hails you. Identity, Federation, outlier, probability, implies, revival, implies, hope, assistance, suggested. All right, we get some free stuff. We love to see it. Here, then here? No, we'll just go. We'll conserve gas for now. The beacon, at first glance, seems home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal. We lose drone controllers that we don't use for some scrap? Yeah, we'll take the... Oh, for some gas! Yo, that's crazy fuel! Yo, what a deal. Distress. Okay, so we want to go distress, maybe here, then quest. Hopefully we can find another store. Follow the signal to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver. Hail them to offer assistance. Our shields are down and we won't last long. Well, then we'll try to shield their ships with ours. We got pretty good shields. Oof! 4 damage to our hull for 15 scrap. All right, that's not so bad because we should be able to recover some of that next time we hit the store. Immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Let's listen to the offer. A space dock is under assault from the rebels. Okay, then that's our jam. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. Let's rescue that store. They transmit space dock's coordinates. Another quest marker. This is great, so we can hit quest. Maybe here. Let's hit that first quest up first. So this is one from the last sector, now paying off. You arrive in the sector to see a small outpost being bombarded by an automated drone. This must be the Federation base you were told about. Oh man, is it ever outfitted. Look at those weapons. Okay, so this is a drone, so it'll never recover its weaponry. Like, it'll never repair it. So we just gotta survive here. Alright, Artemis missiles. It doesn't even have shields, though. What is this even about? We don't even need the Artemis missiles, then. Artemis missiles. Or actually, it's probably got 4 points in weapons, so we're probably gonna have to... Oh man, did they just teleport something onto our ship? Yes, they did. Okay. But we are mighty. We can deal with this. Alright, fire everything on missiles, on their weapons. Oh man, we are taking some serious damage. Hull at 75%. We want to... Okay, we gotta repair our weapons subsystem. That's why this has gone offline. Alright, so we're gonna waste another Artemis missile then. Get that loaded up. Wait for it to reveal itself again. There we go. Alright, Artemis missile, fire. Man, that is rough. Burst lasers. That'll take a few seconds to load. Technically, we could jump out of here ahead of time if we really wanted to, if we thought that we were getting, like, real close to dying. But I think we can survive this. Oof. Oh, man. Alright, well, there goes that idea. We'll have to waste another missile. There we go. Okay, I don't think they've got enough power to get through our shields at this point. So let's work on getting weapons back online. And we'll burst laser the heck out of them. Yeah, look at that. Pitiful little stuff. In the meantime, we'll repair some of our systems here. One or two more volleys should do it. Now, who needs to heal up? Kofei, Peacock, and Monayu. So let's send you guys to the med bay, get healed up. At this point, yeah, we don't have to worry about anything because, oh my goodness! You scrap the wreckage. Fantastic. You contact the station once a rebel ship is destroyed. The lone survivor responds, "This base is no longer safe. Let me join your crew and I'll have the station's drones patch up your ship." Score! Look at all this cash. And a crew member. Debbie. As if. We're going to give you a proper name. Who else is up in the chat tonight? Let's see. Who else could we possibly want to add to the Space Cadet crew? If you're lurking in the shadows, let me know if you'd like to be included. But in the meantime, now we can finally get our system improvements done. Bam. Alright, Monayu needs more healing once she's done repairing. Back to stations. Now we can put more... Why can't we add power here? There we go. That's how it works. Alright, so now we can equip the burst laser and the heavy ion cannon at the same time, which is great, because now we can start disabling systems without having to use up missiles. Now what are we going to have Debbie do? Debbie is going to work on... I mean, this is another engineer, so why not have Debbie work on missiles? go and join Peacock there. There we go. Set stations. And we're ready to jump. A small platform orbits this beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort. And it is cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices. Let's dock with the station. Makes an offer. 5 fuel for 9 credits. That seems pretty good. I'll take that deal. Alright, we're gonna jump here, then down to the quest. Because we got time. We got time to spare. That fleet's not getting that close. A distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Let's assist. Ooh, receive another message from the ship. This time with a mantis at the comm log. Foolish meat sacks. Sensor indicates the ship is moving into attack, and boarders teleport from the intruders on board. Uh-oh. Alright, let us ionize their weapons. Then we'll burst laser their shields. Oh man, no. We're gonna burst laser their weapons because look, they're all kitted out here. And look at this. We have got intruders in the engine room. Let's start a big old fight. Rock Pups is going to be very helpful for that. Alright, somebody's low on health. Debbie is low on health. Debbie, get out of there. We're going to send Peacock in to tap out. Oh man, Pups! Can Pups survive? Pups can survive this. Yes! Good stuff, guys. So do you collect stuff at each point? Sometimes. Sometimes. Depending on what's going on. Sometimes you'll get some scrap from blowing up enemy ships. Sometimes you'll get paid some stuff for helping out friendly ships. Sometimes you'll discover old abandoned space stations and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of different little, I guess, narrative story missions and things that all come up randomly within the game. It's a fun time. Alright, we have had no luck. Oof, we got a fire. We're just going to vent that. This is great. We can open up the outside hatches, let all the oxygen out, and then the fire will take care of itself. Alright, Pups, we need you to control oxygen because we don't want that to go offline. Alright, we're not having a whole lot of luck ionizing the weapons. So let's turn off the ion cannon. Let's turn back on the Artemis missiles. And we'll have you take a direct shot at weapons. Not doing a whole lot of hull damage here. Come on, come on. Oh, that's right. That defense drone must be taking down our missiles. So let's burst laser the defense drone. Take that offline first. Should have noticed that. What are they targeting? Trying to take down our shields. As soon as we can get that drone offline, I should be able to missile their weapons. Come on, burst laser. Man. Just not getting through here. Oof! Hull at 75%. This is a tougher fight. Ugh, we keep missing. We keep whiffing. Neither one of our ships really has the firepower to completely disable the other. There we go. Alright. Drones are down for the moment. Gonna missile their weapons. Bam. Okay, that's a lot offline. Now let's target shields. turn the Artemis missiles offline. Heavy ion back on. Good miss. Here we go, one more good hit. Yeah, they're dead in the water now. Alright, we can close these hatches, because there's no more fire. Look at that, fantastic work. Ship explodes, leaving a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Fantastic, that'll come in handy once we hit the store again. Alright, who needs healing? Kofe and Peacock and Pups and Debbie. Send you all to the med bay. In turn. Heal everybody up. That'll just take a couple seconds. Takes much longer for Pups, because Pups has got extra health. On account of being a rock monster. So, you know, score. Alright, are we ready for this? Back to your stations, everybody. Slowly walking back to oxygen. Alright, here we go. Time for another jump. Our second quest. I think this was supposed to be a store. Once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Then let's get in on the action. Alright. Looks tough. Not enough power. Oh, right, because we diverted power to medbay, but we don't need that right now. Alright, weapons up. They've got a missile launcher. They've got a couple lasers. Alright, tell you what then. Let's prioritize missiling their weapons. Missile away, incoming. Took one hit. There we go. Now for the burst laser. Oof. Looks like we're venting. Getting ready to ionize. Offline, perfect. Alright, if we can keep that up, we should be good. How's oxygen holding? Alright, it's just an issue in medical right now. We're pretty good at keeping their weapons down. At this rate, we should be able to just chip away at their shields, little by little. Alright, so in the meantime, let's send Pups over here to start making repairs on the oxygen. Or on the medbay. We're gonna diffuse some of that air out. And there we go, look at that. The outpost hails you, thank you. I don't know what we would do to anger the rebels, but they were ready to kill us. I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. Nice, we get cash, we get hull repair, and we get a store. Oof, rip medical. No worries, no worries. Everybody's pretty good at repairing stuff. Weapon pre-igniter. Weapons are made immediately available after an FTL jump. That would be pretty useful. Alright, so we want... What do we want here? Anti-ship beam drone. Combat drone that repeatedly attacks with a small beam weapon. Oh, hold on though. More burst lasers? Our lasers bursting. I don't know if I'm qualified for this. Nah, you got the skills. What pay bills? What thrills? In space. I like these burst lasers. They're probably my favorite type of weapon. They fire off quick. They do decent damage. Problem is, we have got... What do we got here? Burst Laser 2 versus Burst Laser 1. Is it worth... I mean, yeah, we could always swap out this for the heavy ion, so... Let's take this for now. Let's repair a little bit. Let's grab some more missiles. You never know when you might need missiles. Do we want to sell anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're pretty strapped at the moment. Alright, let's close all our hatches. Let's re-divert power to medical to heal these two up. Pups and Mana, you who are doing such great work, by the way. Okay, now everybody back to your stations. And we are prepped to jump. Now, why are we... Okay, oxygen's coming back up. Perfect. Another distress signal. Oh, this is great. This is going to pay out mad dividends. Let's see what we can find. Your cockpit lights up with warning signals. Targeted by nearby... Oh, it was a lure. It was a trap. Now, check this out right here. These guys have got 2 shields, just like we do. That is devious. Looks like they got a teleportation gun, one of those bomb insertions, and lasers. Looks like a level 2 laser like ours. Hyperspace time? Oh, you think we should run? You think we should book it? Nah, we're mightier than that. I think we can find a way to work this. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking... We're gonna let all of our burst lasers load up. Because I think, how long does it take? Charging time for these. Looks like they might be about the same. Oh, no, burst laser 1 is a little faster. That makes sense, But now that they're all ready to go, let's go weapons. We're going to send off a big old volley all at once. Okay, that took down their insertion bomb dealio, at least, for the moment. Now we're going to switch it up. We want to ionize their weapons. We want to... We'll Artemis missile their shields, because that'll pass through shields if we can get a good shot off. Missile away. Okay, shields down, that's good. Let's get burst lasers. Bursting on them shields. We'll see if this works. We want to keep their shields down. Okay. We're doing kind of decent here. Okay, 2 and 4. On shields. Fire away. Yes! You are considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We surrender. We're not accepting surrender today. Not from pirates. Alright, one more good shot on shields should do it. Yes! Perfect hit! Good job, team. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Love to see it. Cash, and missiles, and fuel. Alright, Kofei and Peacock. Let's get you up in the med bay, s'il vous plaît. We don't want to be jumping into the unknown with less than capable teammates. Those burst lasers, they just rip stuff apart. Oh, and another store before the exit. Perfect. Perfect. What else could we have hoped for? Engine upgrade necessary for travel home. Sale of equipment necessary for engine upgrade. Can we sell crew members? No, I don't suppose we can. So at this point, we'll just put a little money into fixing up the ship. How does that sound? We really should be thinking about upgrading our subsystems, though. Gonna have to save some cash for that as we go forward. Long-range beacon. Ooh, you inform a nearby station of your light from the rebels. They offer to outfit your ship with a weapon and wish you well. A small bomb. Tell me about bombs. Small bombs, self-teleporting explosives that damage systems and crew but not the hull. Can target your own ship. Why would you do that? I guess if you've got boarding action or something, I suppose. Uses up a missile. Charges pretty quick. That could be useful for getting past. For getting past, what do you call them? Those anti-missile drones. Shield piercing 5, normal damage 2, system damage 2. That might be a better option than the Artemis missiles, when you think about it. It doesn't do actual hull damage, but that's kind of what the lasers are for. If we could use the bomb to take out shields. We'll consider that one. We'll keep Artemis online for now because it charges quicker and it's pretty slick. Oh man, look how close these guys are. Next sector. Alright, into the unknown. Let's do this. We might not finish the whole run tonight. I'm just looking at the time now. You've arrived in NG space. Yada yada. Distress. Store. We might be able to hit distress. This guy. Store. Oh man. That's a shame. We'd have to backtrack in order to get out of store space. Which is going to waste time and fuel. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? Let's search for that ship. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. Ooh, mysteries. Space mysteries. You send some crew aboard to explore. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable. But one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that catches your eye. It looks like a massive asteroid is in a direct collision course. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. What did they take? Grab the weapon and spare scrap, or grab the stasis chamber. Let's grab that stasis chamber. Saving lives here. Your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes into the ship, shattering through the crystal coating and destroying it. The pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystal inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. Damaged stasis pod. Very cool. This bizarre alien artifact appears to be barely operational. It has no practical function, but perhaps someone can repair it. I smell secrets. I smell a mystery. Let's hit here, store. Hopefully we'll be able to find another store. That's what I'm thinking. But we can ping pong all around these to get to the exit. Getting a phone call? Well, thanks for tuning in, pups. Fingers crossed that you continue to perform admirably tonight. We'll let you know what happens as we arrive at a green planet with great plains and rolling waterfalls. It would be of little interest to the engine nearby. All right. Oh, here we go. Store stuff. Pop down here, then hit the store. Complex arrangements of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space. Suggest the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. Alright, pop up to the store. Would have liked to have gotten some more credits on this run. Engine upgrade, yes, yes, yes. Hire crew. Hull laser 1. Heavy laser. Ooh, tell me about heavy lasers. Fires 2 shots in quick succession, each dealing 2 damage. A beam. We love beams. Slow but reliably powerful standard beam weapon. Hull laser 1. Maximize hull damage. Double damage on systemless rooms. That could be useful. Tell you what then, let's sell off our bombs. How much cash have we got to play around with then? And do we really want to keep the heavy ion? We could get 22 credits out of that. I think we want a halberd beam. I think we want to get some beam action up in here. Requires 3 power though. We are definitely going to have to start buying more, how you say, reactors. So we need to improve weapons. That's going to cost us 50. It's going to cost us 75 credits, scrap here, in order to get our any additional weapons online. We could technically equip the Artemis missiles and the halberd beam at the same time. We'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. Everybody's doing so well here. Look at this. Neff's got maxed out piloting. Kofei's got maxed out engineering. Peacock's working on maxed out weapon systems. This is great. What a crew. Alright, so let's do a quick loop down below here. We'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4 more systems before we get out of this sector. Whoa, what's going on here? This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. A pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves in to engage. Okay. What do we want to do here? Got the halberd beam and the Artemis missiles equipped. Oh, they've got a beam weapon too. Ooh, have they ever got weapons though? Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to missile their weapons, try to take some of that offline. What was that? Didn't even get through? Jeez. Alright, but they're not getting past our shields, so instead, let's Artemis missile their shields. Really? Nothing? Solar flare imminent. Oh, we hate to see it. Oh, big hit. Big hit to the hull. And worse, our engines have gone offline. Okay. We've got fires in many cabins. Artemis missiles are not cutting it. Alright, we're just about ready to make a jump once all these fires are put out. There we go. Okay. Now I think we got them. With the crew dead, you are able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. Fantastic. Alright, let's jump. Let's get out of here. Pause. Jump. Okay. Whew. We'll worry about repairs once we finish this jump here. A small NG research vessel is trying to fend off a Mantis ship. You move in to engage, but after a quick scan of your ship, the Mantis ship retreats. They offer you a drone schematic as thanks for your timely arrival. Well, hey, we got combat drones now. Okay, we got fires breaking out just about everywhere. Let's deal with them. Stations, everybody. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so here's what we do in cases like this, where we've got incredible fires breaking out. We open all hatches. Or all external hatches. So that we can vent oxygen, which will put out these fires. And then we just wait for those fires to go out. Hope they don't spread anymore. Close doors. There we go. Wait for oxygen levels to stabilize. And now back to your positions, everybody. As soon as those oxygen levels come back up a little bit. We're at 64%. So we send everybody back into their zones now. Alright, I guess there's still enough oxygen for them to not die. That was a close one. Alright, Nef, Kofei, Peacock, and Manayu need healing. Let's get our systems back online first. Manayu getting better at engineering, fantastic. Kofei leveling up as well. Look at that! Not just a max level engineer, but getting up there on repairing as well. Okay, you guys. Up in here, and we'll turn off that, turn on medbay. Oh, Nef needs some of that as well. And that should be everything. We should really think about getting some more shielding as well. How much would that cost us? We would need 2 points and 2 points here, yeah? Or hold on, 2 points here, that's 100. So we need 150 credits in order to afford that. Maybe we focus on weapons first, since we can afford that right now. We'll go ahead and preemptively buy more power bars. There we go. So now we can put more into weapons. Now we can have the missiles and both of our burst lasers, or burst laser and the halberd beam. We've got options. Let's actually try that for our next encounter here. Alright, let's jump. To the... oh, great, to the store. What poor timing. So we'll skip over that since we can't afford anything right now. A ship refueling station. We can purchase fuel here. Well, we can't hardly afford anything, so we'll ignore it and jump right to the exit. I wonder if we could hit exit, loop around for 1, 2, 3. Might be a good use of our time. Long-range beacon. When you ask a nearby station for aid, a friendly programmer gives you schematics for a drone. We're getting so many combat drones here. Look at this. We've got Combat 2, Combat 1. But we don't have a drone system. That's something that we have to pick up from stores. Oh, it's a distress signal too. Alright, that's worth our time then. Coming from a small space station. Satellite defense system has gone haywire. Repair crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix or disable it. We'll help. Ooh, NG crew members can remotely repair the targeting system. Let's do that then. Able to remotely fix the glitch, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job. The station gives you its thanks, along with a reward. Fantastic. Alright, can we spend more money upgrading systems now? We want to start putting some money into shields. Even though that won't give us any benefit right now, we're on our way. I guess we may as well buy the other reactor that we're going to need for that. Okay. Alright, now with the exit, because we don't want to get overwhelmed by that rebel fleet that's on our tail. Now, next sector. Alright, we're going to keep it pretty breezy here. We've got like a straight shot to the end zone. As long as we keep cruising through these NG worlds. You arrive in Zoltan space. From what you have heard, they anticipated the coming war and made preparations to hold their borders. There's the exit. A lot of connections here. Alright, let's hit up here. Bing. We'll see a lot. The more connections that you land on, you'll get a better idea of what's what. Where there are stores, where there are distress beacons. Stumble upon some Zoltan military vessels engaging in combat training. Energy shields are impressive, but you note how quickly beam and ion weaponry take them down. Interesting, interesting. Consider me interested. Ooh, we might be able to get like a big old tour if we head south here. Worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep, even if it is only an unmanned craft. Its arms, its weapons, and we should do the same. Okay, so what's it rocking? That looks like... Oh man, it's actually got a ton. A ton of weaponry. So let's burst laser. Oh, it's a stealth one too. Ion incoming. And what's the last? The rest is beams? Beam lances? Yeah, but they can't get through our shields. So we're set. Just gotta wait for our burst lasers to charge up. And look at that. Well, oh man, they got us good. Shields are ionized for the moment. There we go, back online. Now, why does their cloaking pause my weapons from readying up? That seems cheap. That's OP. Alright, but we are slowly but surely taking down their systems here. There we go. No more weapons. Oh, how did they get theirs back online? Have they got some sort of repair drones up in there? I thought this was an unmanned drone. One more hit's gonna do it, though. I thought for sure that these guys couldn't repair themselves. Perfect. Another gallant victory, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. Don't we love to see it? So we need 60 scrap in order to get third level shields. We've still got enough gas. Ooh, spot a pirate. Oh man, look at this guy. 3 level shields. That's what we want to have by this point. They spot you and move into attack before your FTL drive has a chance to charge. Okay, how can we deal with these guys then? And they've got mad health too. Alright. Artemis beams and burst lasers, that's what I'm thinking. They've got pretty good guns too. We'll missile their shields, and then try with that halberd. Oh, and their cloak too? This is ridiculous. Alright, I think we're just gonna book it as soon as we get an opportunity. How's this gonna deal? Oh, we missed. We completely whiffed. Take down shields. Come. Oh, what a whiff. What a miss. Alright, wait for it. We're almost there. Alright, we're jumping out. There's no way that we've got what it takes for that one. Oh man, more enemies. This is not good because we got to take a moment to repair some of our systems here. Into a field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escorts takes you for the attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Uh-oh. failure of communication here. Alright, bursting. What do they got weapon-wise? Priority shields. Oh, they got... What's this? Defense drone? Defense drone Mark II? Oh, geez. Alright, so it's really going to be all about the laser weapons then. Here we go. Are those drones? Taken down... Shoots down any projectiles. Oh, no. Well, this is no good. This is no good at all. If they can actually intercept our burst lasers. Alright, then we gotta target their drone control. This is looking bad for us. This is looking bad for us, Space Cadets. I think we're just gonna have to take another jump. We've got no weapons that can contend with that. Oh, for crying out loud. Another one. An asteroid field agreed to by Zoltan Guard. By attempting to access these closed mining fields, you are in violation of the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Your weaponry will be confiscated. Yeah, we don't have time for this. Oh, geez. They're getting hostile. Okay, what can we do here? We got 2 missiles left. They've got attack drones. Alright, let's Artemize their shields. And then we'll burst laser their drones. How does that sound? Oof. Oof. And we got asteroids to worry about. Come on, burst lasers, come on. Okay, I think their drones are down. Burst laser and shields. They've got to worry about asteroids just as much as we do. Whew. There we go. Alright, their hull's getting low. I think we might actually survive this one. I think we got what it takes, Space Cadets. Oof, I say that. Then look what happens. Hull critical. Oh, this could be the end of the run. There we go, look at that. Ship explodes, leaving behind useful scrap materials. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Head to the store. Ooh. Safety. Alright, now we can sell all these combat drones we ain't using. Or maybe we could buy drone controls of our own. No, I think the first thing that we gotta do... I'm sorry, apparently there's a fire on board. We're gonna have to deal with that as well. We just can't see it. Our door control is down. Alright, I'm gonna have Neff scout stuff out, but first... let's make sure that we can afford our next shield pip. There we go. Now we get 3 levels of shields. Alright, now we can worry about, do we want to get drone control or anything like that? But first thing is first, gotta figure out where these fires are at. Not there. Are they in med bay? Nope, not there. Are they over here? Where are they at? Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's what we gotta do. We gotta fix door control. And then we'll be able to vent this area here. Okay, and that should put out the fires. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Who needs healing? Mana, you and Debbie need healing. That'll take a moment. There we go. Alright, back to your stations, everybody. Oof. Now, we really should fix as much as, of our hull as we can. So I think that's where all of our credits are going right now. Regrettably. We got into a few tough fights back there. Some that maybe we shouldn't have engaged with. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. We might be able to hit some extras here. Into the nebula. What do we got? Lose 2 fuel, get 5 rockets? Yeah, I'll make that trade. We're low on missiles to begin with. Alright, now let's start making our grand tour around the exit here. Unarmed Zoltan transport vessel, slowly making its way toward the beacon. Peace envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others. Well, then let's hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. They finish, please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have, contact our brethren. They transmit coordinates of their so-called brethren. Nice. We got a quest? We got a quest. Alright, so let's hit here, maybe here. Bing, bang, bosh, done. We love a good distress signal. It appears it's coming from the surface of a nearby moon, picking up a single life form. I suppose we should go down to investigate. You find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. Take him home to his family on a nearby planet, or invite him to join your crew. I think we're all right for crew right now. Let's take him home. Overjoyed with the return of their son, the family of the survivor arranges to repair your ship's hull as compensation. Nice! All this stuff that we couldn't afford back at the store, we're picking up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably make that. We could probably make that jump. Catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station, where your sensors shut off. As you discover that your sensors are being jammed, you hear hostiles. Beam onto your ship. Uh-oh. Until you are able to jump away from the hostile space station, your sensors will be disabled. You should deal with those boarders first, though. No doubt. Here's what we can do, though. This is one way to deal with boarders. Not 100% sure where they're at, but we can narrow it down, that's for sure. Alright. Time to start a search party. There they are, okay. So let's sort of block off that then. I guess we don't have to have doors open. Oh, here's what we'll do. We'll turn on medbay and we'll lead them all into the medbay for a big old fight. Now we can fight and heal. Perfect strategy, Spaceman. Not another one in here. Oh, there is another one in there. Nuts. But look at this. We're absolutely decimating them. Good job, you guys. Alright, Montague needs healing. Space healing. There we go. Alright, crisis averted, you guys. Let's fix those doors first. Good job, Neff. How's Neff's repairing skill? Not great, but getting better. She's a great pilot, though. Extraordinaire. Okay, we want to hit the quest marker. Then down here, then to the exit. You arrive at the location specified, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship. We found you. You're not getting away this time. attack or attempt to hail them. We're supposed to be spreading peace, right? The open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our deals without war. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. Alright, doesn't sound very peaceful. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your belief of dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. I guess these two would be the best ones to go for, right? Humans are treated as equal to aliens in the weak Federation. The sacrifice of billions of aliens or human lives are justified if it means we reach our full potential. They charge. Alright, that was clearly not the right answer that they were looking for. Okay, we got drones. We got lasers. Alright, so we're going to prioritize taking out drone control. Then we're going to burst on them shields. Spooling it up. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Their drone control is down. Lasers and halberd beam. How does that sound? Burst on them shields. And then we'll try to use the halberd beam for some fun. Alright, that ain't working. All bursts. Let's do this. We gotta get these burst lasers firing at the same time. Wait for them to charge up. Okay, one's ready, two's ready. Fire all. There we go. Get that whole damage. Our shields are doing pretty good. Debbie, go put out that fire. See, look at that. Chipping it away. Not the most glamorous fight here. This is why I'd love to have more higher level burst lasers. I'm back. Hey, welcome back, pups. We've managed to survive this far. We're doing little bits of chip damage to their hull here. We tried to make peace with the rebels, but they weren't going for it. So we've had to fall back on that old tactic. Take everything we have, just don't kill us. We're not accepting surrender today. Although, that is a pretty sweet offer. And you know what? We're trying to be more peaceful. So let's go for it. I see that as space battle, indeed. Alright, Neff will have you repair door controls. That's something we can upgrade as well as door controls. We can get blast doors, or improve blast doors. I think the next thing that we would like to improve, though, is either going to be more weapons or more shields. But darn if it ain't expensive. Alright, back to stations. Let's get ready to jump. Oof, we're real close here. 2 more jumps and we're out. A rebel ship hails you. Federation scum! We've waited a long time for this. Oh, jeez. They've actually got mad weapons. They got defense drones. They got combat drones. They got mad shields. We are severely outclassed here. So how are we going to deal with this? That's a defense drone Mark II. It's going to shoot down pretty much everything we got. So we are going to burst their weapons. I think that's the only thing we can reliably hope on right now. Or you know what? We can get Artemis weapons online as well. Ooh, our sensors are down. Okay, everything charged up. We are going to put everything we've got into taking down their shields. Or maybe we should put everything we got into taking down their drone control. That seems like a better idea. Alright, huge volley, let's go. They can't stop everything. Alright, we're gonna have to try that again, because we want all of their stuff offline. Fire! There we go. Alright, that should have stopped it. Now we're gonna use the same stratagem on the shields. But we're gonna wait until it's all charged up. Their defense drone is down. That's what matters. Our hull is at 50%. Another volley like that should be good. Oh, darn it. The defense drone's back online, but hopefully something will get through here. There we go. Let's see if we send everything at once. They can't really defend. Here we go. It might be overkill, but we got it. We're not accepting surrender today. No, sir. Not after a fight like that. Ooh, mad cash. Alright, we gotta find ourselves a store. Because our hull is pretty beat up. We are immediately hailed by a mobile docking platform upon arrival. Welcome to Uncle Joe's Fix-It Shop. Need a tune-up? We got you covered. Offer to upgrade your oxygen system in exchange for some scrap. That might not be a bad idea. How much does it usually cost us to upgrade oxygen? 50? Or what would have been before, like 20 or 30, something like that? What a deal, what a steal. Next sector. I don't think we're gonna make it to the end tonight, you guys. I think we're probably gonna call it there. We're gonna jump onto the next civilian sector. Welcome to new sector. Let's see what's around here. Nothing but adventure. Well, we haven't died yet, Space Cadets. And that's what's important. We might actually have a shot at finishing this, so I think what that means is we're going to have to come back to this game in the future. I'm actually surprised. This is probably the best that we've done in a long time. Where we didn't either lose crewmates or completely wreck the ship. How long is this game typically? Hard to say. Like, we've gotten through like 1 or 2 runs on stream before, like in one sitting, but that's because we like died really early on. But we've never actually made it to the end and beaten the game. So I feel like, how long have we been going now? 2 hours and change? We have got, I think, 3 more sections, and I know that the last sector is a big boss fight sort of thing against rebel ships. So we definitely got to improve our weaponry before that. I feel like it could take 3 or 4 hours, or maybe 2. I'll bet it's faster if you're more familiar with everything, if you're not pausing to read everything like I was doing. If you're zipping around, doing your best, skipping dialogue because you're so familiar with it. If you've got real game mastery, you could probably knock it out in like an hour or 2, something like that. But you know, we like to enjoy the ride. So we'll probably see it back on the show for a weekend stream in the future. Or maybe midday, midweek, we'll see. We shall see. But I hope everybody had fun tonight. Shoutouts to our fantastic crew. Neff at the helm, Kofe, our absolute killer engineer, rocking those engines. Moonlit Peacock, of course, on the weapons with our yet unnamed helper Debbie. And of course, Mr. and Mrs. Pups, rocking the oxygen, keeping us breathing. Keeping us alive and living. Oh, and of course we can't forget Montague. Rocking those shields. Keeping us from exploding in the vacuum of space, as so often happens. Well, alright you guys, let's get ready to close things out. Let's head on back to the main screen. Ah, fun stuff indeed. We made new friends tonight, with new Space Cadets. We got to spend time with some old friends, crewing the USS Space Jam. And we'll get to come back to this game in the future to see how it all finally plays out. If we do actually manage to get to the very, very end. Who can say? Who can say? We shall see. Now tomorrow, we're going to be doing, hopefully, fingers crossed, a new game on the show, which we were supposed to be doing tonight, but I switched the schedules around because I couldn't get it working in time. For whatever reason, we got it installed. We got everything seeming to work, but it just won't open. Literally will not launch. And that game is XCOM 2. I've never played an XCOM game, but again, very on-brand, very spacey. And what's more, we can get some Space Cadets involved as well. Start naming our crew members. Start defending the Earth from alien invaders. You know how it be. So let's take a quick look before we close out everything here. Let's see if there aren't some fellow streamers working tonight that we might want to drop in and say hi to. Oh, right on. I know exactly what we're going to do then. Neff's streaming right now. Our fantastic Helms person. We'll go say hello to her. Alright, hope everybody had fun tonight. We are about to call the show right there. So as I always love to say, I want to thank each and every one of you who tuned in tonight, wherever and whenever you are. You can join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, live at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here at Harbor Station. We'll catch you on the other side, Space Cadets. Now until then, of course, no matter what life throws your way, good luck and Godspeed. This is Vector Spaceman signing off. Now stick around for the raid because we're about to go send you off for some more great content for your evening. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.